Live channel and the Mountain 91.5. Our amazing audio mix is brought to you by More Media Records. What's up, JJ? Don't forget to send your questions for our artists on Instagram at Summit Sessions Live or right here in the comment section on our YouTube Live. Without further ado, please welcome our first artist of the evening, Well Done Tim, also known as Toby Plant, originally from Midland, Michigan. He describes his music as homespun, folkish songs from the depths of the Midwest. Tonight he will be performing acoustic guitar and vocals, so without further ado, here's Well Done Tim with Let Me Out.
Something to keep me thinking straight, something to keep me from the ground. Take me to your melting face. I'll kick the little things right out the door. Turn the volume down. I know I'll keep on singing though our time is short. Turn around and let me out. I'm thinking about all that I could say. Take me to your resting place. I'll find a spot on which my head could lay. This one's brand new. It's called Close. Living life by way of blowing smoke up, and I spend all my time waiting for the next one. And it's clearer now what I could take control of, but I still lie down, just waiting for the next one. Wasting all of my supply. I don't sing for love, I think I hope to die. So roll the tape and see what we can find. I save my pay but gamble all driving away, away to you, away to you. Days of being close seem so far. I don't say much, I think that that's all fine. I'm not awake enough to force myself to try. So I'll roll the tape and see what I might find. I spend my pay and I waste all my time. And I'm feeling free, so don't you look at me. I promised you, oh, did I promise you? Believe me when I say that I'm not what you want. The days of being close are still so far.
That was Well Done Tim with Close. We're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back asking Well Done Tim all the hot goss, so don't go anywhere.
Where did the time go? I don't know how I got here.
You've done the hard part. You quit smoking. Now do the easy part and get scanned for lung cancer. If you smoked, you may still be at risk, but early detection could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
Scary that it can be put into anything and we can't even see it or notice it.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Welcome back. So now, do you prefer Well Done Tim or do you like Toby?
Toby's
Okay.
good.
So how are you feeling? You just got done with 2 songs. How's the vibes going so far?
Great. The lights are warm today.
Okay. Are the acoustics in here as pristine as you were hoping?
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
couldn't ask for better.
Okay. So what kind of got you started on your musical journey, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, my dad taught me to play bass when I was pretty young, but I've just picked up a love for the art
Okay.
in recent years. Yes.
Okay. So you said you were talking about your dad taught you the bass. How many instruments do you know altogether?
Well, I can only play guitar well, but I've dabbled in trumpet and some keys and bass, obviously, but
Okay.
yeah.
Out of all those, which one would you say is like your fave?
Oh, guitar.
Guitar?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have a pretty off the wall question. So your stage persona is Well Done Tim. Do you like your steak well done?
Oh no, absolutely not.
What is
No.
it? So is it like, should I call you like medium well Tim or like medium rare Tim?
Yeah, it's not as fulfilling though. Yeah, I mean the performance has to be well done,
Oh, I see.
not
I
the
see. I see.
steak though.
Okay, I like it. I like it. What kind of got you the inspiration for that name?
Well, I was on a work trip in Illinois, and I just saw a sign for a dry cleaning place. It said "Well Done, Tim" on it, so it was kind of fate.
Oh, I like that. It seems a lot of fate stuff is going around. Okay, if you had to give your persona or Well Done Tim a color, what would it be?
White, probably, just because it's plain. You know, I don't do a lot of fancy stuff, but you know, white can be a really enticing
Mm-hmm.
blank slate.
I like
guess.
that. Very nice, pristine, cut clean, refreshing. Okay, so tell me about your, like, do you have, what are your musical aspirations? Any artists that you look up towards or gather inspiration from?
I gather inspiration from pretty much everywhere. As for artists I look up to, there's probably too many to name, but like Elliott Smith is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so do you have any, like, album work coming out, some EPs, some singles?
I just put out an EP
Nice.
last year. I'm really proud of it, but yeah, always working on new stuff, so
Ooh,
stay
anything?
tuned.
What are you working on right now?
Just I'm recording on a 4-track cassette player recorder, but yeah, just getting that analog feel. Gonna hopefully get a full length out soon.
Okay. So what kind of sets you apart from, I guess, more of the musicians that are kind of on the scene current? Like, what would you say is your league?
My songs are kind of direct.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not a very metaphorical person usually, but yeah, I feel like what I put out into the world is very honest and a reflection of myself.
I like that.
So I think there's always something to that with anybody.
Okay. And then out of all the songs that you curated for the set list tonight, what would you say is your fave to perform?
My favorite would be the last one, Abby, because it's a fan favorite of sorts. But yeah, I don't know, something about that song. I just it has stuck with me, and you know I wrote it, but you know.
Okay. Well, thank you, Toby, for answering all my questions. We're going to shoot it back over to break, but there'll be more Well Done, Tim to play for you right after that.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What?
I can't drive.
What?
My.
Oh.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
We are back. Here's Well Done Tim with On My Own.
Times like these where I wish that I could just put down my phone. And I thought of you the entire time I was driving home. Something tells me the thoughts that I had going in my head were all wrong. It's just something I can't shake about being on my own. And I know it's hard to think about, but understand those times we had are gone. And I wish you wouldn't walk away, but I understand where you were coming from. Something tells me the way that I've been looking at it was all wrong. It's just something I can't shake about being on my own. It's just something I can't shake about living on my own. Alright, this next one's a waltz, but you can't really tell. It's called Little Trees. They asked me who my hero was. I wrote your name in pen. I just can't seem to shake. And my head feels so heavy tonight. All those times I said I'm all I can be, I'm not really sure what that means. And I'm turning my thoughts away from it. I'll settle for the hour. And if I didn't stop then, I wonder what could have been. I hate driving past cemeteries. If I wait for you today, just makes tomorrow more difficult. And if I hold it for the day, just makes talking impossible. If I'm stuck in my head sometimes, it's just the silence that I just can't seem to shake. And my legs are so dead tonight. Little me, big trees. I'm sure all you viewers at home are applauding graciously, and I thank you for that. Or you better be. This last one's called Abby, and Abby is my dog. This song is for Abby. The best of the best, I can't figure out the rest. Something in my head, something to the effect of running out of space to put holes in your wall, of running out of time to put holes in your arm. Saying I'll grow up when I write my song. Abby's in the basement biting at her paws. I'll get up when I'm feeling right. When my eyes can't turn on the light. Saying, will you ever find what I'll never show? I'll keep quiet, 'cause I'll never know. Will you ever find what I'll never show? Oh, oh,
That was well done, Tim, with his last song of the night, Abby. Thank you so much to Toby for joining us on the tonight on the season 14 premiere of Summit Sessions Live season 14. Now I'm going to toss it over to our resident music nerd, Caitlin Steven, with Music in the Min. Right after that, we'll have our second musical act here to perform for you, so don't go anywhere.
Hey guys, welcome back to Music in the Mitten and More, a segment of Summit Sessions Live devoted entirely to music in the mitten and then some. It's me, Caitlin, your resident music nerd, bringing you all the musical info on campus, locally, and beyond. Let's get into it. So even though it's the beginning of the semester, there are still plenty of recitals and events coming up. But first, if you're interested in music education, you're in luck. The Staples Family Concert Hall is holding a Q&A about the program on the 21st at 7:30 p.m. Additionally, there is a trumpet recital at 1 p.m. on the 26th and a viola recital at 7 p.m. on the 29th. Both recitals are held at Kamikian Hall, and all other information can be found on the School of Music website. Now, I'm a bit of a theater nerd, and maybe you are too. If you are, then you're in luck. The DeVos Theater has a killer lineup of shows this season, and to kick it off is none other than Moulin Rouge. It's running January 21st to February 2nd. They have 2 accessible shows available in that lineup, an ASL interpreted show on the 25th of January and an open captioning and audio described show on the 26th. All other information can be found at the DeVos Theater website. Now, I cannot lie, this next part is really exciting. Local band Lie is performing at the Park Theater February 7th at 7:30. They are playing alongside artists and bands such as John Fiegel, Churon and the Giants, Isabel Noguera, and Joey Vitago. Tickets are $10 pre-sale and $15 at the door. In my opinion, you guys should all fight against the wind to go to this amazing show. And finally, I couldn't let you guys go without talking about the Grammys coming up. On February 2nd at 8 p.m., CBS is hosting the 67th Annual Grammy Awards. While we would be here all day if I told you every single nomination, here are some of the notable ones. 360 by Charlie XCX, Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar, and Good Luck Babe by Chappell Roan are all nominated for Record of the Year. Cowboy Carter by Beyoncé, Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter, and Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish are all nominated for Album of the Year. Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish, Fortnite by Taylor Swift, and Die With a Smile by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars are all nominated for Song of the Year. And finally, Doechii, Benson Boone, and Chappell Roan are all nominated for one of my favorite categories, Best New Artist. Of course, none of these lists are exclusive, and I am so excited to be tuning into the Grammys this year, especially to see the performances. Well, that's all the time I have for today, but I loved chatting with you. Now, let's get back to our amazing performers. I'm Caitlin, and I'll see y'all next time for Music in the Mitten. Bye!
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What?
I can't drive.
Why?
My.
Oh.
Good evening and welcome back to the season 14 episode Summit Sessions Live premiere. I'm your host Aaron Moore and we are here inside Moore Hall Studios at Central Michigan University. This is a student produced program that's coming to you live on MHTV and our YouTube live channel and the Mount 91.5. Our amazing audio mix is brought to you by More Media Records. Aw, JJ is all by himself. Okay. Don't forget to send your questions for our next band on Instagram at Summit Sessions Live or right here in the comment section on our YouTube Live. Our second musical act of the night is Wanderlust from right here in Mount Pleasant. The band consists of Gray Austin on guitar and lead vocals, Jamie Hildreth on bass, and Jaden Barnard on drums. They have been playing together for about 6 months and describe their music as grunge. Let's get back to the music. Here's Wanderlust with Night Shift.
I think I'll stop for a while. See it all around me like it senses my fear. Well, come on then, I won't run from you. This wasn't mine, like I couldn't resist, like maybe this was a crime. This is Wanderlust, Mount Pleasant's very own, where all these songs are off our first record, Echoes. We're excited to share them with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. This next one I wrote with my dad. It's called I Understand. He said he was proud of me the other day. It meant a lot. So, if you will, Mr. Drummer Man. Beautiful disasters never back. And all I have, a superficial freedom that I ought to understand. And all I need is just a single moment for you to know that I understand. I understand that life waits for no one and you give it what you've got. You fight like hell to keep it, but your roots may still rot. Yesterday is over and tomorrow's called today, but you'll never see how time changes all. I understand. I understand. I understand. Oh, I understand. You know I get it. That I'm just getting started and the road is so long. A friend is worth a memory and some don't remember much. Your life's been a month and won't turn the damn page, so it won't be the same without you.
That was Wanderlust with their song, I Understand. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back asking Wanderlust the questions that we all want to know. Don't forget to send in your submissions on Instagram or right here in our YouTube Live. See you soon.
Where did the time go? I don't know how I got here.
You've done the hard part. You quit smoking. Now do the easy part and get scanned for lung cancer. If you smoked, you may still be at risk, but early detection could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's scary that it can be put into anything, and we can't even see it or notice it.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
And we're back. Now I have some questions for you guys. Where'd the name come from?
A field is
Yeah.
the simple answer.
We're walking along a cornfield, came to me, and I had to share.
Okay. To be fair, though, there were other names that we there was a whole process of it.
There was
You
a
know,
list.
we didn't just walk out in a cornfield. Like cornfields aren't ripe with good names, you see. But well, there's a lot of rejected names.
We're
But
in there often enough that we find a few.
yeah, eventually, like if you go to a cornfield long enough, eventually you find a name. And one day we were sitting there and we were walking in the cornfield and we found Wanderlust.
Okay. So, okay, what keeps you guys inspired to keep making music? What are your inspirations?
Oh, okay. I love musically. I love John Lennon, Jeff Buckley. Like I don't know. I love hearing the melodies and things. Like you sit down and listen. It sounds like a hippie answer. You sit down and listen to the wind. You can really hear all the melodies. And so, I love natural melody. So any music that has like natural melody to it, love it. What about you, Jamie?
Jamie? All right. I'm a big fan of metal music. I was raised on it. My dad, he was a punk rocker back in the day, if you will. But after that, I got into folk a lot, and then I've kind of come around here after all that, and got the rock, folk, metal, and we got something along the lines of this.
Okay, how about you, David?
Yeah, I really like indie rock, surf rock, a lot of Midwest emo. Some of my favorite drummers are playing Midwest emo, and so, you know, try to be like them in the ways that I can, but also have my own unique sound with these guys.
Okay. So, describe to me kind of how the songwriting process goes. Who does what, or kind of how the workflow kind of is.
So for this first album, I worked all summer with an acoustic guitar. I just wrote a ton of songs. And then when Jamie got back, we started playing together. Like we took the ones that we liked the best, and he came in and added like bass to it. And then we found this guy, and he started coming and adding drums to it. So I write the lyrics and the guitar part, and then they come and fill it in.
Yeah.
He's letting us write songs now, though.
Yes, now I am. Like, I don't know. They like forced me one day. They threw me in a corner and they're like, okay, now you have too much power as both the singer and the guitarist. So
you need to take a step back.
Exactly. Do you guys still think that?
A little
I
bit.
don't know what you're talking about.
We'll take it to Judge Judy. It's okay. We'll do a whole Judge Judy show. I'll be the judge.
All
so,
right.
kind of tell me, what are your guys's, like, I heard a lot of different, like, inspirations. How did we land on grunge?
It's kind of the easiest one to pick genre-wise because I figured we'd get laughed out of the country sphere. And if we said we were like metal, I think the metal elitists would hold us to a pike. So we kind of just settled on grunge because if you listen to grunge, it's more of a movement and like a type of music rather than a style of music.
Okay. How do you two feel?
Fun to play.
It kind of meets right in the middle of folk, blues, and metal, and there's a lot of inspiration from all those areas in there, so easy to integrate.
So since we kind of are already on the topic of like genre, is there any new genres or any like culmination of genres that you guys kind of want to try?
Okay, blues.
Blues.
I
Okay.
love the blues, and so we had one song called Trigger that I wrote like an acoustic blues. It was just a really simple lick, and then I brought it to you guys, and it became something we could not imagine coming from an acoustic guitar. So I think that's kind of you can do anything if you can say I want to do like write a folk song. You can write a folk song and then bring it to the band, and all of a sudden it becomes a grunge or like a ballad.
Yeah.
We got a couple of those. So.
We
I
have.
like,
Go ahead.
oh, sorry. I like everything we play, but I really like our like more thrashy songs, the ones that I really get to wail on the drums, and sometimes I get a little bit lost in it, but you know, working on that. Some of the songs coming up later in our set, I like that.
Okay. How about you, Jamie?
Well, Jaden and I have kind of bullied Gray into allowing us one hardcore song per album, but listed as a bonus track.
So
Okay.
We're going to be getting some on there, and I'm working on getting some doom metal in there,
So
because
they
blues
want
is
what-
easy line to doom metal.
I think this is part of an elaborate scheme because we've got extra thick strings on the guitar, and so I'm wondering if this isn't just an elaborate scheme to start making it.
I'm paying off the people at Bees to slowly turn his guitar into a metal guitar.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for answering my questions. I think we're going to send it back to break, and we'll have more Wanderlust after that. Stay tuned.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What?
I can't drive.
Why?
Mike.
Oh.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/act now.
We are back. Here's Wanderlust with Sunflower.
It's about somebody I love, and she knows her name. Sunshine, it's my home place, a flowing perfume that changes my heart, makes me think I can start over again with nothing but a friend of this heart. It starts over and over again, a smile for a while, like someone who knows your pain, kisses it away, and the whole tastes like wine on her lips, all divine, so sweetly. And I see you, and I know it's real. Oh, just look, I think I'm falling in. But I see you, and I know now that you sit and want it all. Tender hearts, so that's so easy. They flow and fall down, soft as skin and no crown. And I praise and know, golden pain, gonna shoulder I'm sober. I need a friend, smile for a while, like someone who knows your pain. This is it away, and the heart tastes like wine. Lord, and it's so divine, so sweetly. You'll have to apologize if there's, excuse me, I should apologize if there's any mistakes. See, we've only been a band for just about 6 months, and you blink, it seems like it's gone. So, with this one's called Time Eating. Hope you like it. I saw my name on a tombstone, some flowers and obsidian stone. Alive like maybe they miss me. Time eaten, time eaten. My girl made me smile here last week. She said, my boy, won't you keep all of those monsters inside you? Throw it all away. Throw it all away. Covered in darkness, but I feel you at my side. Dragging me softly, but I'm not afraid to hide. One day you'll see me, and I won't be afraid. Till then I'll wait here, and this is what I'm praying. Tell me how not to see your face in every single choice I make. Tell me how not to see it through. Since I was you, all the walls are closing in. It's a feeling that I get. It's always just the same. It says goodbye everything. Goodbye everything. My wrist crimson, it's broken. The prayers long gone, no words spoken. I think of you and I wonder how'd you be so strong? Would you say hello? I'll admit that I wanted to hold you, control you down when they love you, as if you forget that you love me. Guess we had to know it's diamonds made of snow. Covered in darkness, but I feel you at my side. Dragging me softly when I'm not afraid to hide. One day you'll see me and I won't be afraid. Till that day comes, I'll just sit and pray. Tell me how not to see fate in every single choice I make. Tell me how not to see it through. Since I was you, all the walls are closing in. It's a feeling that I get. It's always just the same. It says goodbye everything. It says goodbye everything. My wrist grew thin, your chains fell off. I picked them mounted on my headstock. Sometimes they speak a reminder you were here, but I always feel that red you soul with is killing me within. I'm ripping out the stitches, my fingers digging in. Pain gives me answers in words that you can stand. See how your light shines when you let me in. Tell me how not to see your face. As a bit of a thank you to Summit Sessions for letting us come on here, we decided to do one more, and it's a brand new one. It's called Leather Paws. I hope you like it.
Thank you. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. Don't forget to keep up with us on Instagram at Summit Sessions Live. Thank you to Well Done Tim and Wanderlust for being on the season 14 premiere of Summit Sessions Live. I'm your host, Aaron Moore, and I'll see you maybe on the flip side. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.